the award ceremony. So I really do appreciate Dr. Solomon to be with us and stay with us in the entire course. We really appreciate that. It means a lot to our organization. Yeah, and I think those of you that did not get an opportunity to talk to Dr. Solomon, let me just say a few words about him. Dr. Solomon is the college-wide dean for student engagement here in Montgomery College, and he's also a dean of student affairs. So he sits in a number of boards, including the Prince George County Personnel, University of Maryland Alumni. That's my alumni, as my mother. And
Go Terps.
Go Terps. And also leadership Philadelphia, leadership Greater Washington. So that's a number of boards, and I think one thing that gets him here in this particular event is the fact that he sits in the board of sister cities with Gondar and Montgomery College. So it's great to have you here. So I'm inviting you over to say a few words for our graduates. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And it really has been a good afternoon and a good day. I took some copious notes, by the way, so I will try to be brief, but just as long as it takes. But before I say anything further, let's give Dr. Asagid a round of applause for pouring his heart out and sharing his knowledge and wisdom with us today. I don't know about you, but I learned a lot. I really did. And I've been often reminded that as long as you live, keep learning how to live. And so I learned a lot today, and I will really treasure the words of wisdom that you've shared. It's an old saying, words fitly spoken are like apples of gold and pitchers of silver. And so I truly appreciate you sharing today and pouring your heart out and doing a fantastic job. I learned a lot, as I said. And if I can just kind of summarize a few things, but I want to also let you know that I come from a family of sharecroppers with little formal education. And as a first-generation college student in my family, while my family did not have much education, formal education, they had a lot of common sense and what we used to call mother wit. And one of the things that was reinforced continuously as I was growing up as a child, integrating a school that was segregated, the education was the passport to the future, because tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That's not my quote. That's El-Hajj Malik Al-Shabazz, Malcolm X. But another person made a very powerful statement as it relates to education, and that's someone that we talked a lot about today. Education, he said, is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. And one of the first things he did when he came out of jail after 20 plus years, he told the youth, go back to school. Go back to school. The youth that had protested vociferously for many years, the first thing he told them to do was go back to school. So we are in the business of education here at Montgomery College, and we recognize that education is a valuable tool for creating good leaders. And so we are very, very happy to partner with you here today on this subject of leadership. And I will summarize some of the things that I heard from my copious notes, and then I'll close. We learned about leadership habits. We learned about influencing upward. We learned about the importance of mindsets. We learned that we should look where we can bring change in the life cycle. We learned about skill sets, both technical and soft skills. That social and emotional intelligence. We learned about the Johari window and the importance of feedback and assessment. We were reminded what it means to remain calm under pressure. We learned of the value of productivity and the importance of goals, time management, and managing multiple priorities. We also learned about SMART goals, the importance of them being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We learned about the 4 Ds of getting things done. How to disregard, delay, delegate, or do. We learned a little bit about micro breaks and energy management. And we learned about the importance of character and teamwork, communication. And we also learned that we should do our own assignments. We need to read. Someone also once said, readers are leaders. So we need to read. And so as I close, I will just share with you a few more points about leadership from some of the gurus of leadership. One you might know, his name is Colin Powell. He would say today, leadership is solving problems. He said, the day the soldiers stop bringing you their problems is the day you have stopped leading them. They have either lost confidence that you can help or concluded that you do not care. Either case is a failure for leadership. If Ken Blanchard were here, he would say leadership is not about you. It's about investing in the growth of others. If Chris Hadfield was here, he would say ultimately leadership is not about glorious crowning acts. It's about keeping your team focused on the goal and motivated to do their best to achieve it, especially when the stakes are high and the consequences really matter. It's about laying the groundwork for others' success and then standing back and letting them shine. If Lao Tzu was here, he'd say, a leader is best when people barely know he exists or she exists, or when his or her work is done or aim fulfilled. They will say, we did it ourselves. If John Maxwell were here, he would say a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And lastly, if Seth Berkley were here, he would say leadership is about vision and responsibility, not power. So I don't know about you, but I've learned, like I said, a great deal. In summary, invest in the growth of others. Lay the groundwork for others' success. Know the way, go the way, and show the way. Seize the opportunity to change things for the better. Unquestionably, leadership is about integrity and character. And I will say, as Gandhi said, become the change you want to see in the world. Let's keep building leaders together. Thank you very much. I trust that you enjoyed today. I know I thoroughly did. And we have to do this again. And we have more students to share this great experience with. Thank you so much. And now give yourselves a round of applause.